Yo, it's Guido coming at you with the Tactics Talk, guys. Welcome back. Today we are featuring Udez and his Udes. Udez is Udez. Udez. 15/16 tier 10 Swedish. Tier 10 Swedish medium tank with the hydraulic action going on. And, well, here we're off. We're off to the races. We are on Ghost Township desert dry lake bed. Anywho, over here on the west side, and Udez in his Udez, or is it Udez in his Udes? Udez. I don't know, but he is going to drop some pain on the enemy. I like this position over here. This is a great tank for it too. You just get up here and use the old hydraulic shling-a-lang-a-ding-dang over here, and Mr. Uh-oh, that's not good. They saw us, but it doesn't matter because we have all them angles, all those juicy angles. How is he seen? I assume there's a scout or something that's in the bush. There are no scouts, so it's not a scout. Could be. Ow. Could be the Char Future. There's no defense against that. That sucks. 463 from the guy on the red line, not even playing the game. Now that's a little better job right there. Is that all we can get out of the hydro? It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell. Looks like that's about it. But look at the angle that this thing can create. You gotta love that, man. That's going to be hard to pen, my friends. Although it looks like maybe a little bit of his lower plate is showing. Hard to tell. Maybe not from the other side over there. But it's got quite the look-down angle with the hydro. Of course, you got to kind of climb up a little more to take a little shot of this fella who's behind a building. Oh, geez, back up. Did we get seen? We sure did. Yeah, you will be tempted, folks, at times in those bushes, and there's a corresponding bush on the other side, to come up and over to get that kind of free shot at somebody down there. Be very careful with that, because the front of your tank will stick out, and then you will get saw. And he got saw, and this is, I didn't realize this until now. He realized it before me. He doesn't have any friends over here. There's a Sturb 103 back there. Oh, here we go. We'll just give the old Basante a little love and a bounce. The Basante armor comes through for the enemy. Is he really going to just... Okay. Looks like he just took a little peek and dropped down. There are 4 enemy tanks over here. I don't know about hanging out here, but we'll find out what happens with Udez and his Udes. 257's lurking around in the middle. Do we have a shot there? I think he's behind building. No, he is not. He is out in the open. A nice slow zoom in and a weird curveball. That was like a slider. It just went right into that guy's turret. Why did you bail out of that? I think you had another shot coming there. I think he owed you another shot, but we bailed out, and we're going to come back and take a look because we know there are 4 tanks here. So are they content to just sit? Looks like so far they are. Usually, when a team realizes this side is unsupported, they sort of push in. So there we go. Looks like the Basante is saying hello. Another bounce off the relatively good turret armor of the Basante. It's a heavy tank. It's got decent armor. Here comes this fella. We miss him. Well, that's not good. That's a Char and a 50-51. We will not last long against them if they get aggressive. But it looks like they're taking on some heavies down below. So we have a bit of a crossfire built up here for Udez and his Udes. Udez. Is this guy coming? No? Okay, he wants to get shot in the turret, so he does. Up to 1,300 damage. And these guys are scared. They're scared to come up and over. Hard to tell if the Sturb has put any shots on him. He might have, because they're actually in the no man's land. This problem with where these guys are is it is swept by fire from below, so these guys can shoot up in there. They have to kind of hide behind this rock to protect themselves from these guys, but a lot of times hiding behind that rock is not protected from this guy. So the only way really to push into this spot is for them all to come around the corner and get rid of Udes. Once they get rid of him, then they're not spotted all the time. And it's not as bad having this Sturb up here. But right now, they've sort of driven themselves into a crossfire that is very difficult to deal with. There's another guy. There we go. So we take the Sharp Future down. What the hell was he doing? I don't know. It didn't look like he was looking the other direction. And now the Artie is having their way. That's another problem with this spot, as long as there's Artie. We thumped this guy. This is just a clinic with this tank being able to hold this spot. It looks like this fella there, they finally realize what's happening. These are 3 autoloaders. Nicely done. Nicely done on picking that shot. The trick here now is to make sure when you back up, you are back down enough that you can get some help from this stirve back there. Because a lot of times if you push up a little too much, you're fighting these guys on that ridge and they're actually protected from him. So it's a bit of a trick. These guys are getting absolutely annihilated by the crossfire. And Udez's team is not doing great. Another shot into the turret. Left him 4 hit points. That was a high roll though, 461. You gotta like that. Now he's making a runner. And there's a JT here as well. Good golly. But down goes the 50-51. Looks like we're going to get a nice little shot in the lower plate. There we go. He shoots on the run. That was a mistake. The JT will reload pretty quickly. Looks like he's looking for some cover. And we sneak one just into the lower plate. Boy, that Char and 53 TP, really all of them, they absolutely had to get rid of Udez, but they've allowed him to just anchor this position. He's up to 4,857. Where did that come from? All of a sudden, we're loving life. 1,869 assists, and we've just done a fantastic job. Now, how did he know those guys had run off? I guess he just did. Nope, he figured they were still hanging out over there at Muppets. Puts a shot into him, fixes that. Holy cow. So, yeah, he needs to get rid of the Char. Be tricky with the... oh, this is going to suck. How many shots does this guy have? Oh, no, that's a 53 TB. I'm sorry. I did not realize. I thought that was the auto-loading tank, but it's not. So he's made a fantastic decision. Did the guy just quit? Yes, he... what's that, surrender? Just... I quit. Really nicely done. 5,740 right there. Good prioritization, taking out the Charfuture and just dealing with the 53 TP afterwards. Puts a shot into that guy, quick shot of opportunity, and he has completely turned this game around for his team. Just wrecking face over. He's got 6,146 damage. He's got a long wait though to get his driver repaired. That's a bit of a bummer. So fixed, healed, repaired, I don't know, something. T-32 wandering around down there, but he's behind a building. Painfully slow. This is not exactly a quick medium to start with. And you get your driver killed, it is a bit of a bummer. He's got, what, 30 seconds before he can repair the driver. Get them smelling salts out. Come on, buddy. Wake up. We need somebody to drive. Look at this aggressive move. He just does not care about the Sturb 103B, who's probably sitting up on this ridge, I would imagine. He might be over in the other corner. Is he in the northeast corner? He doesn't appear to be up there because we were not spotted. There we go. We got a T-32 making a runner. Oof. Maybe a little bit more careful aim and we'd have got him. It takes a little snapple. I'm a ding-dong on the run. We're going to reload. Oh, and a bounce. That is a bummer. Did we fix our driver? Okay. Driver's healed. Smelling salt started to work. Just a flesh wound, dude. Get up. You're fine. Where did the Su-130 PM go? Did he fade all the way into the back? Yeah, they're clicking down in the south. In the southeast, so I would imagine the 103 is probably down in there somewhere. This is a good choice. We're going to come up here and probably farm the crap out of this T-32. Unless the other Sturb is sitting over here, in which we're going to take one in the face, probably. Look at that. He's bushed up. Nice shot. Probably did some damage. I think if you go left here, dude, this other bush will let you do the same thing, and you'll come a little bit closer up and over. But as it is, nicely done. The Sioux went nowhere. The Sioux is still almost in the exact same place they found him. So now the T-32 is moving around. Oh, we're going to get a little shot into the side of his turret and miss. We don't disintegrate from the other Sturb. That makes me think that he's not there. T-32 is getting gang tackled. Down he goes. We got 2 kills, 6,146. Oh, look out there, Sioux. My name is Sue. How do you do? Yep, the other tank, the Sturb, was down in the southeast corner, guarding that from I don't know what. Actually, it looks like he pushed into there because that's near the green cap. We're at 6,326. Must have been a blind shot or two that went in because his damage total. Or maybe he's going to add to it here. It's possible. He may get into draw distance. I I like this. Press W, go towards the hit points. Farm as much as you can. That's credits, experience, free experience, crew experience. There we go. Now he's behind the rock. That's there. Cut left a little bit. Get you a better angle. He's just going straight at him for now. Doesn't look like... Well, he might. Guy went dark, so who knows where he went. Maybe he'll peek around. No, he's still behind the rock. No, he's fading back. Oh, here we go. We're going to get a little more damage. You got to like it. Yes. Fantastic. Boom. Down he goes. And another kill. 4 kills. Over 7,000 damage, I believe, once you see the card. I can't remember, but I think it is over 7,000. 2,210 assists. 1,690 bounced. A really nice game. This is a tank you don't see a whole lot of. That was a great situation for it, and it played very well on that back slope with the hydraulics. Gives it a really crazy angle. It's very difficult to pin. You know, it's just one of those things. When you have big games, usually you play well, so let's not take anything away from Udez on that. But at the same time, if you're going to drop 7, 8, 10,000, the enemy team makes big mistakes. And how many tanks were there? 5, 6? I don't know. All they had to do was swarm him, get rid of him, and then they've cleared off that hill, and they have freedom of movement on the hill to kill. And it's just something that a lot of players just don't get. Or they're a little bit too passive or timid, and they don't want to take that on themselves. You can often get killed trying to lead pushes like that. But the fact of the matter is, in order for them to win this game, and they were, in order for them to turn what was turning into a win into a Rumpelstiltskin, was to get rid of this guy. I mean, this dude anchored the team. This is 8,000, almost 9,000 damage that he's responsible for because they failed to get rid of him. But as it was, again, not taking anything away from Udes. Really well done, man. Thanks for sending that in. That's all I've got for today, guys. Thanks for supporting the channel. We will see ya.